Welcome, you guys. As you come on here, if you can tell me where you're tuning in from, city, state, and country in the comments below. I'm going to start recording now for playback purposes. I want you guys to know that I appreciate each and every one of you. Super Chats is on, so feel free to donate to the channel. Also, the new membership section is up. I'm going to talk a little bit about that, but I have some really great messages for you. So I want to get right into these messages. And I've got three things I really want to discuss with you. And one is I want to talk about the astrology for the week ahead. And another is something that made me feel really grateful over the weekend. And it's not my clean floors. It's something that holds a little more merit than that. And I also want to talk about, of course, the membership section and what you get and some of the videos that are already uploaded in the back end, in the membership sections, in the tiers, and also the ones that are going to come in the very short future. So I welcome you in. This is going to be just 10 minutes of your life. I'm Andrea Cox. I'm an intuitive healer and a detox specialist, a little bit of a medicine woman, so to speak, and been vegan for almost 24 years. I have a second YouTube channel called Andrea Cox TV. It is a plethora of wellness, holistic knowledge, gardening, raw food recipes, etc. So I want to first talk about the membership section and what that entails. But before I go into that, I want to talk about something that brought me a lot of gratitude this week. A lot of gratitude over the weekend. So I live in Las Vegas. I live by myself with my animals, and my family is at a distance. I have older sisters. One lives in Ohio, and I haven't seen her in a very long time, but we FaceTime almost like every other day. And my mom lives in a different state in Arizona with another sister, and I haven't seen my mom since my birthday last year. And there's a little bit of a controlling force in between that's, really not allowing for that. But I was really getting a lot of signs, symbols, and synchronicities over the weekend that just like, I need to see my mom. I had a client call who flew in today, who is going to do a 5-day juice fast. She's staying at a nearby resort. And I was in the grocery store yesterday getting all these fruits and vegetables to juice for her. And a Stevie Nicks song came on, and my mother had Stevie Nicks playing throughout the house as we grew up. So I literally started crying in the grocery store in my true Piscean nature, just tears falling, just really feeling sad. So I called my mom. I told her I really missed her. I told her I was bawling in the grocery store, and she's so funny. She's like, "Get your ass home," is what she said. And she made me laugh, but I realized how important our families are, and just how much I miss being able to drive over to my mom's. And how short, I'm getting so emotional. This is happy emotions, happy tears, not sad at all. It's actually very happy, very ascension driven, very awakening tears. So please, this isn't for sympathy by any means. But what I realized is how short life is and how we really shouldn't waste it. We really shouldn't waste it, and how valuable our family is. Because, I started crying, and I've been doing a water fast, which really allows your emotions to come up and out. It really allows you to feel into what you need to feel into, right? Because you're not stuffing it down with food. You're not stuffing it down with anything, right? A lot of people use more than food to stuff down their emotions. They use drugs, they use alcohol, they use cigarettes, they use sex, they use all kinds of things, addiction on the internet constantly. There's all kinds of things people use to suppress their true feelings, their true emotions. But I was allowing them to come up and out, and they just happened to come up and out in the grocery store, and I was just crying, missing my mother so bad. I'm like so attached to my mom. And I just want to say this because I feel like someone needs to hear this. If you have a beef with a parent or a sibling or a child, man, crush that shit and digest the pain and spend time with them. Spend time with that person, because life is so short, and in a moment, anything can happen. And then, God forbid, I'm going to knock on wood. Hang on. God forbid you not have that person in your life anymore, right? And then where would you be? So that happened, and I told my mom that, and she kind of laughs because I've always been a ball baby, but I just said, I love you. I miss you so much. I sent her a message on Facebook. I was like, I really want to see you. I'm really sorry that this has happened, that we haven't seen each other, and I really miss you, and I need you to know I miss you, and I love you so much. And it's important to say those things when they come up. And it's also important to digest pain if you have, like, say, a beef going on with a sibling. You don't have to, message them daily, especially if they don't want you to, but to really make strides in trying to mend those bridges while people are with us. Someone had a health scare in my family a few years ago, and I will be 100% authentic, saying, as strong as I am, it had me on the floor in my bathroom at my house in California for 3 days, not eating, not drinking, crying. If it wouldn't have been for my dogs needing to go outside, I would have stayed there. So I have a lot of sensitive emotions when it comes to people I love. I'm very protective and guarded, and I really love from a very authentic place. And I feel like someone needs to hear this. If you are beefing with someone in your family or a friend or anything like that, man, digest that shit, because life is so freaking short. It goes by so quick, so incredibly quick. With the blink of an eye, it's over. It's over. And then you don't have that person anymore. So please be authentic. That what's keeping me from seeing my mom right now is a very controlling situation where it just involves just someone wanting to have control, and that's okay. Let people go through their process, but I really, really feel someone needs to hear that you need to mend bridges with whatever family member, sibling, father, mother, cousin, whatever you're going through right now. Don't let that stuff sit. Now, I want to get into the membership section. Now I'm all snot-nosed, you guys. I love the purple in here. Purple's my favorite color, and I love this. I planted some purple flowers in this pot I have out back, and I'm hoping that, and they're starting to sprout, very small. I was out watering them tonight with the hose, and they're just little sprouts. Okay, so the members section is now up for this site. I'm going to get into astrology after this. So the members section is now up. There are 4 different tiers. Let me go take a look. I believe My assistant set up the tiers and we worked on it together. So let me go to that email really quick. Okay. So there are 4 tiers. You can join as a member by going to this channel, the homepage, and clicking join. There's already a video in the back end, which is the monthly readings for all 12 of the zodiac signs. I believe it's an hour and 20 minutes long. I put that available to all tiers. So even if you join the High Priestess for $9.97, that's tier 1, you still get that reading. So there's 4 tiers, and I'm going to tell you what you get for each membership tier. So tier number 1 is the High Priestess. In this tier, you will have access to the monthly zodiac sign readings prior to them coming out publicly. In tier 2, it's called the Star. In this tier, you will have access to, oh, thank you, sweetheart. In this tier, you will have access to weekly private videos and all private collective videos. Whoops. Oh, no, the Star has, in this tier, you will have access to occasional private readings meant for the collective. Now, tier 3 is the Empress, and this is the tier I recommend everyone join. It's $29.97. In this tier, you will have access to weekly private videos and all private collective videos. So the videos I'm about to upload this next week, you will have access to all of them if you join tier 3, which is the Empress tier. Tier 4 is the Emperor. It's $49.97. In this tier, you will have access to all private videos in tiers 1 and 2 and a chance to win prizes such as books and free readings each and every month. So every month I'm going to pick someone to do a free reading. Every month I'm going to pick someone to send my new book, Eat Right for Your Zodiac for, which has sold out in quite a few Barnes & Noble stores. Tier number 5, it's $98. It's called the Wheel of Fortune. This is the best tier. It's $98. In this tier, you will have access to all private videos in tiers 1 through 3, a chance to win books and free readings, along with a once per year opportunity to win either a retreat or to receive my intuitive life coaching program, which is a 3-month program. This tier is the most exclusive and it is valued at several $1,000s. Oh, welcome in Maryland. It's beautiful there. Okay, so those are the tiers. I highly recommend going the Empress route, which is tier 3 and beyond, because here are the videos I'm planning on uploading in this back end this month. And for those of you who don't know, I am on my business stuff, you guys. I'm so on my business stuff that I think I'm probably pissing people off around me because this is all I want to focus on is work right now. And there's a reason for it. It's that time for me to do so. So what I'm going to upload in the back end of this channel this month is how to heal childhood trauma. I think this is really important. I uploaded a video in Vimeo about 3 years ago on this, and literally like 3,000 people logged in to watch it. It's techniques to heal your childhood trauma. The other video I'm going to upload is 4 random intuitive readings per month. That's where I do the channeled messages, no cards. They're very informative. Usually people figure out life-changing things and are able to kind of change things before they happen for the better. So those are really good. I'm also going to be uploading how to digest pain and stop chasing people. This one's vitally important, especially if you find yourself being kind of a needy person. We've all been there. We've all been a doormat. We've all been needy. We've all been there. So this is a great reading if you're one of those people that kind of chases after a man who doesn't want you or something like that. That's going to be a very helpful video. And all of these videos are roughly an hour in length. The 5th video is how to detox the body in order to ascend. So this is a video that I should be putting in my other channel, my health channel, Andrea Cox TV, but instead I'm going to share it here with all of you. So how to detox the body in order to ascend. The sixth video, and I hesitated on sharing this sixth video, and I might not share it, but I might. I don't know. It depends on how many people we get. I might just put it in the highest tier, which would be the $100 tier, tier 5. It's tapping into the Akashic records. So the reason I hesitate sharing how to tap into the Akashic records is because a lot of people can abuse this, right? You know, you have people trying to telepathically communicate with people and tap into people during the sleep state. That creates really shitty karma for you. You don't want to do that. You don't want to interfere with people's dream state. You don't want to interfere with people's psyche. You don't want to play those wicked games. You want to do everything in the light, you know? Doesn't mean you can't set healthy boundaries in life and be firm in your beliefs, but you want to do everything in the light. Always stay in the light. Never work in darkness. That's really, really important. And so the reason I kind of hesitate and say, all right, do I want to share tapping into the Akashic records or do I not, is because Super Chats is on, you guys, by the way, is because in this private members section, I want it to be very elite. I mean, we're trying right now, my assistant is trying to set up something where people would have to fill out like their name and stuff like that before they sign up, because I want it to be elite. I don't want it to be abused. And a lot of people can abuse the Akashic records if they're not doing it in the right way. You know, you can get a lot of like draconian serpent energies trying to learn how to do these things. And really, the Akashic records serve a purpose in two ways. They can help you connect with people who have crossed over to the other side in a really loving way, just to get peace within yourself. I have a lot of people who order those readings off my website because they've had someone who have crossed over, and maybe the person has, there's so many different, maybe the person was lost suddenly, you know, like my father was killed in a car accident. It was very quick, you know, it was done, you know. Or, you know, if you've had someone that has taken their own life, oftentimes people, you know, what it says in the Bible, which I believe is nonsense, is, you know, people don't go to heaven who take their own life. I don't believe that. I think that's nonsense. And I have a lot of people reach out to me for the Akashic record readings for that reason. They want to connect with people that have crossed over or have taken their own life, etc. But the reason I hesitate in uploading the tapping into the Akashic records video in the back end, which I think I am going to upload it, and I might do a vanilla version of it, meaning a light version where people will learn the basics and that's it, is because people can abuse it and try to rewrite other people's soul contracts. And that's not healthy. And for those of you who are really enlightened, you know what I'm talking about. And for those of you who don't understand, you're just not being initiated in this lifetime, you know? Some people are initiates, some are not. If you don't understand when I speak about what I'm speaking of, you're not initiated, and that's okay. All right, so those are the six items I am going to be uploading in the members section this month. I highly, highly, highly recommend you choose the Empress version above all things. So I highly recommend that. Okay, so let me get to... So I want to talk a little bit about astrology, which is something that I don't talk about very much, but I feel like it's really needed. And so let's get into the astrology. So we're going to start with Capricorn, because I never start with Capricorn, and we're going to do your weekly horoscope real quick. And a Okay. If your cash hasn't been flowing like the way that you prefer to, it's going to start flowing. If things have been slow, it's going to start moving forward. I mean, if anyone can walk the fine line between earning and saving and getting the highest value for your dollar, Capricorn, it is you. So astrologically, you have some placements coming into you for the next week that really allow your money to improve. Check your Vedic and your Western signs, you guys. So Virgo, your weekly horoscope. So Virgo, I am feeling like it's all about love for you. I really am. There's a level of healthy and sustainable balance between your professional and your personal life this week. And if it's not there yet, Virgo, that's what you need to focus on. Like that fine balance between professionalism and your personal relationships. So let's go to Libra. Okay, so someone's trying to get with you, Libra, and you are just running away from them or not giving them anything. I feel like you're mingling, kind of leading someone on, but you're not giving them anything. And that's why they're chasing you. I feel like you know that this is the type of person that once they get what they've come to get, they're gone. And you're right. I feel like you're right. Could be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or some of you are dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're dealing with an earth sign, Libra, it's because they're not giving you money. I feel like you just want this person for their money. Sorry, Libra. That's the message for Libra this week. Yeah, so, oh, that's great, JK. Welcome, Melissa. So, you know, you've got some placements in your chart, Libra, of kind of a wishy-washy person being around you. That's like your astrology for the week. You've got Gemini cusping a few of your houses. So that's why that's going on. Okay, let's get into my beloved Scorpios. I have so much Scorpio in my chart, it's not even funny. You know, Scorpio, home is where the heart is. There could be a couple heated debates about a situation, but I really don't think you should let it phase you. I feel like, Scorpio, you're seeing something as some type of code red situation where it's not. Like people just, I feel like people just need to chill out. So try not to blow things out of proportion. Also, there's something in your business about eco-friendly that can really help your business grow. And I'm not sure what that is, but I'm getting like eco-friendly. I feel like you're giving a situation time to settle down. Could be a family situation, could be something else. Okay, let's move on to Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, it's interesting. Normally you're easygoing and you let things roll off your back, but you might not be in such chill spirits roughly around Tuesday because Mars is firing up your third house. So Sagittarius, there might be some things with your surrounding your third house, your rising sign, that are really kind of triggering a little bit of an outburst or less of a accepting role of things, just letting things roll off your back. That's for some of you. Let me see if there's anything else there. Hang on. I think that's it, Sagittarius. Let's go to Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, this is great. Financial gain, possibly a trip. Luck is favoring you. I'm not just saying this because I'm a Pisces. This is, you've got Jupiter in Pisces still. So wherever Pisces is in your chart, for me, it's in 3 different places. It's in my sun, it's in my Venus, which is my house of love. It's in my sun, which is like attention. And then it's in a 3rd place that I don't disclose to others. You might get a good proposal for like marriage if you're single, but I don't think it's from someone you really want to be with, to be honest with you. Or if it's someone you've been with for a long time, it is something that's supposed to work out for the best. If you're in a legal related matter, dealing with your love life, it could be challenging. Okay, so there's something about communication. So there's something about the 8th house. So long distance calls and things will be good for you this week. Like calls to loved ones at a distance, or people going through a hard time, friends that you fell out of contact with. Watch out for fevers, Pisces, or falling under the weather, or anything that involves aggression. You know, as a Pisces, we're sensitive people. So also your sleep might be disturbed this week. That has to do with your 4th house, house of home. Okay, let's get into Aquarius, the water bearer. You have a demanding love life this week, an exhausting work life, deals that are stretching out beyond their expiration date, and happy endings, however you want to digest that. Daniel, I read Scorpio. When engaging with your siblings, try to keep your prideful restlessness and arrogant character at home. So there might be something that has to do with some type of inheritance or something. I'm going to drink water. Hang on, you guys. Okay, I'm on a water fast, so water's important. This week is going to test you nicely, Aquarius. The first few days might be regular, but by the end of the week, it's going to be, you might be making quite a bit of money through a speculative deal that you must have made on the weekend. Be mindful of taking money from someone or just using someone. I feel like, Aquarius, you have a plan to milk someone for money or to use someone for money for a period of time and then ditch them. Be mindful of that, whether you're male or female. I get a strong Capricorn on that. I also get a strong Scorpio on that. Taurus, Sagittarius energy that you might be involved with. Okay, let's move on to Leo, my beautiful lions. Leo. So I feel like you're supposed to read, relax, and revise your spending limit, Leo. I feel like you just spent more money than you had planned. You could have taken a trip recently, or you could be about to take one. There's also a need to focus on being yourself and not trying to model yourself after someone else. I feel like you're looking at someone, Leo, that has it all, or at least you perceive them as having it all. Also, this person gets a lot of attention online. And I feel like there's an underlying jealousy with you with that. And you need to, I feel like this person says things that are triggering to you. You need to go within and figure out why you're triggered by this person. Why does this person being successful trigger you so much? Whether it's an ex-love partner or it's just in general, why does it trigger you so much? All of you who are tuning in now need to listen to this from the beginning. It's never good to come in the middle. You might feel that money has been flying off of your pocket. It's advisable to take notes of each financial purchase and stick to a pre-decided budget. Also, there could be a sibling. I'm getting water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy on the Scorpio. There could be a fight over an inheritance. You might need to get a private reading if this resonates with you. definitely then I would be your reader. Okay. Could also have a Taurus sibling for some of you. Cancer. Around the weekend, because we've got Mars energy, you can expect some, because Mars energy is leaving your chart, you can expect some, that's Mars's Aries energy, it's the planet of anger. You can expect some refreshing interactions with loved ones. Make sure this isn't someone that's in and out of your life or just with you for finances, or that you're just with this person for finances. I really feel like either you need to get in someone's face or they need to get in yours and say, are you just with me for money? There's something about that here. Things look good in the family life. You're likely to maintain your family's requirements at the top of your priority list. This is great, especially if you're the breadwinner. But make sure if you're a feminine, you're taking care of your hormones, because if you're a feminine breadwinner, that's really hard on your estrogen and your testosterone, the male hormone that even us women have. This is also a period when you have to be careful of your health. If you're too mild in your approach, you may lose control with eating. So in the long run, so this is also the week in which, you could try new ideas for your health, like maybe walking somewhere instead of driving, or setting a walking regimen in the morning. I'm feeling like walking in nature would be really healthy for you. And I don't know where that's coming from. Like maybe walking what you usually walk 2 or 3 times instead of once. Okay, so this is great. As the week progresses, because the planet of Mars leaves your chart, Cancer, you feel a strong bond with your partner. So that's really beautiful. And you could better understand your partner's feelings. Because of this, it'll be easier for you to manage your love life. You may be facing a difficult week with a lot of negative emotions. Make sure you channel those emotions and look within, and don't target other people. You also might have some unusual circumstances or synchronicities pop up. It's okay, just go with them. Some of you may definitely need a reading if you're seeing like 222, 333, 888 a lot. Okay, Gemini, my beautiful twins, Gemini. So love is in the air astrologically for you. Expenses are expanding. Your career seems common. It's like you could take it or leave it. You may be confused about what direction to go. You definitely need to join the members section in the Empress or Emperor tier, because I'm going to be doing a lot of career stuff like back there. Stay away from negative people, negative influences. So Jupiter is working for you, Gemini. This will be a great week for you. Try not to be too robotic. I get the same. Some of you might be on the cusp of Cancer or Leo, or you might have those highly aspected in your chart, because I get the trying to duplicate someone and it just never works. I mean, I got to tell you, Gemini, these green eyes hate to see imposters putting out falsehoods that they're the real deal. And I feel like you watch other people to try to kind of mimic. I feel like this is more the Gemini female, what they do, and it always backfires. Also, there may be some jealousy issues. You may feel jealousy towards someone because like everything they do you think blows up. Someone might have a lot of placements that you don't, Someone might have a lot of Sag cusping placements, Scorpio Sag cusping placements. So everything they do, people love them. It's not their fault. Don't shoot the messenger, Gemini. Okay. There may be a good time in your career this week. Stress can come from a heavy workload. If anything is disturbing your relationship, it will improve. So here's the thing with Gemini men. I feel like you're holding back something from someone that they deserve to get, and therefore someone's holding back something from you. It's karmically unjust, like you're not tidying up a situation. And I feel like everything's out of the closet, but you're not wrapping up a situation that needs to be wrapped up. Could be legal or contractual. And therefore, there's someone around you, could be a love interest, that's not giving you what you need because you're not giving someone else what they deserve and need, which is something to end, something to wrap up. So let's move on. I love moving on. Taurus, my beautiful bulls. You feel bad, Taurus. Long drive will help you. You might have monetary gains. There was some slowness in it. There's someone reaching out to you for cash constantly. Could be a Virgo or a Libra or a Virgo-Libra cusp. So the last week in March comes bearing financial gifts to you, Taurus, but I feel like you have an Aries at a distance. Could be someone that cusps the house of Aries that's doing heavy work to improve your finances. But I see like in your, this could be someone that you held back finances from, because I see that in your chart. There's something you did that was karmically unjust. You feel guilty about it. This person's forgiven you and they're sending you good, positive money juju, but you didn't do the same for them. I feel like you were trying to hold someone back. So karmically, you're paying for that, because I feel like, okay, the last week, a long drive can cheer you up. You need to be more, I don't want to say confrontational, but speak up more about your feelings instead of burying them. Your financial condition is about to take a twirl and change in a way you never imagined. These monetary gains can be from an unknown source that is trying to help you. So you could have an angel here on earth that's helping you, because I feel like you... Yeah, I just feel like you made promises in the past and you didn't keep them and you lost someone's respect. That's what I'm getting here. If you are in a job situation, considering a job change can bear good fruit for you. It's all more financial with you, Taurus, but Taurus, you are the bank. You are the bank. You represent money. So when you don't make money, no one does. Okay. Aries, we're finishing up with Aries. Okay, so there's going to be some ego clashes and inferior health issues, communication and ego clashes. So be mindful of that. Aries, I feel like so Aries men, I feel like you deserve any like accolades or any attention you get, because I feel like you really know your shit when it comes to something. But this Rahu and Mercury are suggesting you be choosy in the words you say to people. Because Mars transit, see, you're ruled by Mars, Aries, and Mars is the planet of anger. And so Mars transit can make you aggressive, but you'll like enjoy the company of a person around you. It could be a spouse. But this Mars transit can make you really aggressive. So be mindful of that. Family functions are planned for this week. Could be immediate family or distance family, which will give you a lot of happiness and joy. I feel like someone's a planner and they don't like change. Like if you want to go to a new restaurant, they're like opposed to it. I feel like they have a sidekick too that like is also opposed to it. Could be a child or something like that that's also like, no, we want to go to the same place over and over and over again. Could be boring, but you know, you may want to mix it up. So the week is going to offer you ample sources of income because of where Aries is at. So whenever we have Aries stepping away from Pisces, moving into the next sign, which is you, that brings several different resources. So there can be unplanned expenses too. So I feel like the unplanned expenses are karmic related for many of you. It's that old adage, if like you shoot someone in the foot, it like just comes back to you right away, right? So you may have tried to interfere with someone's finances in the past, and so all the money that comes in goes right out of your wallet because that debt has not been paid. And so when we don't pay the debt back to the person we owe, just the universe takes it away from us, right? And finds a way to get it back into that person's pocket no matter what. So now, there is something about your health, and I've just got to be honest with you. There's a stubborn ignorance about you. So this is an Aries thing. I'm on the cusp of Aries, so I understand this. Say you're not plant-based Aries, and you know you need to go more plant-based because it's better for the planet and it's better for your health, but you're still drinking like soda pop and like protein shakes and eating steaks because you want to be a man and you think, veganism's for wussies or whatever. No, don't go that route. Because this week may not look very well for you, dear Aries, in your health, and your ignorance may be the reason for it. So don't let your ignorance, your stubbornness, or trying to be overly masculine deteriorate your health, right? Really try to go the path that you know is best for you, who cares about what other people think. That's hard to say to an Aries, but I'm saying it. This week you might feel low, so try doing like a hobby that refreshes your entire being, whether it's riding your bike, playing golf, anything that makes you happy, makes you smile within Aries, going swimming, whatever you like to do, bike riding, paddleboarding, shopping, whatever you like to do that makes you happy, do that, because there's going to be a low point mid-Wednesday through Sunday. Okay? All right, you guys, that's the astrology for the week. So join the members section. Again, I'm going to go over the videos that are going to be in the Empress tier on. So monthly readings for all 12 signs is already uploaded in the back end. How to Heal Childhood Trauma is going up this week. 4 random intuitive readings per month. So one's going up this week, one next week, one the following week, one the week after. How to digest pain and stop chasing people who are not giving you the love and attention you need. That's going in there. How to detox the body in order to ascend. And then tapping into the Akashic records. And I got to tell you guys, if you guys energetically abuse that last video, I will feel it and zap your ass out of the members section. We don't abuse gifts, okay? And if any of these titles didn't make sense to you, you're just not meant to be initiated, all right? It's not a big deal. I love you guys. Join. I can't wait to see you back there. Be well.